The channel that brought you that exclusive Christian Michel interview now brings you another exclusive, the Christian Michel Diaries. For the first time on television, this is the handwritten notes and emails of arms dealer Christian Michel, who provides sensational insights into really how the VVIP chopper scam was completely orchestrated, who were the politicians, bureaucrats as well as Air Force officers who were paid off and how much money was given to each of them. Watch how minute by minute information about cabinet meetings, file movements, all were made available to a notorious global arms dealer. This is an agenda setting India Today exclusive. Take a look.
Notes that strike at the very heart of the VVIP chopper scam, meticulously maintained by the master middleman. If there was any doubt so far that the 3,600 crore rupee chopper deal that the Manmohan Singh government struck in 2010 was orchestrated, manipulated and steered by shadowy agents sitting abroad, prepare to be dumbstruck now.
And more knowledgeable and tougher and able to meet, he was capable of doing everything.
Just months after India Today hunted down the deal's powerful puppet master, Christian Michel, in the Middle East, we've now accessed his notes. Michel is the cog that made all the wheels turn, hired as the man who was paid a fee simply to deliver the deal for a price. And now India Today has exclusively accessed his notes, his crucial notes, procured from Italy by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Notes that detail how the Indian system was rigged for a few million euros. The notes, to put it mildly, are explosive and nail India's worst fears about the deal. The notes clearly prove that while India navigated procedures for procurement, Christian Michel was busy subverting the system. His network of agents reporting back to him on every single development. So he knew about meetings before they happened and was able to ready the big bucks whenever the opportunity for a bribe presented itself. A staggering budget of 52 million euros. Let's now take you deeper into Michel's notes and the disturbing bribe numbers they put out. First, bribes to the Indian Air Force. Michel's notes record bribes of a whopping 6 million euros paid to at least 4 different Indian Air Force officers. Then his notes record bribes paid to the Indian Ministry of Defence under then Minister A.K. Antony. A tidy 8.4 million euros paid to at least 6 senior bureaucrats in the MOD. Most important of all, the massive alleged political payments also detailed in these explosive notes. The mysterious initials AP and the note family get a windfall 15-16 million euros, notes the middleman. Then comes this bombshell of a memo from 2008 where agent Christian Michel explicitly advises AgustaWestland to target Sonia Gandhi's entire A-team, including then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and Sonia's #1 aide, Ahmed Patel. Whether the AP noted by the middleman is Ahmed Patel is at present unknown and unproven. But what the notes explicitly record and what we're reporting here for the first time is the data, the figures that cannot be ignored, figures that are borne out by the CBI's investigation. With the former air chief and 2 others now in custody and under interrogation, the biggest question couldn't be louder. Do the others mentioned in Michel's explosive notes have to answer questions too? This is Rahul Kamal in New Delhi reporting for India Today.
And let's break this down further. Who exactly got these payoffs after the VVIP chopper scam? Who were paid off as per these documents? Here are the names that are mentioned. Managing editor Rahul Kamal breaks it down.
Christian Michel maintained handwritten budget sheets in which he had initials of officers and bureaucrats and netas who were being paid off by him. Let's take you through what these crucial budget sheets show. There are references to a whole bunch of Air Force officers being paid. There's the initial of the DCH, which is the Deputy Chief of Air Staff, the PDSR, which is the Project Director Service Requirement, the FTT, which is the Field Trial Team, DG Maintenance, who's the Director General of the Air Force's Maintenance Wing. The total payment made to them was 6 million euros. After this, let's now come to the bureaucrats who were paid off, starting with DS, which is Defense Secretary, after which you've got the JSAF, which is the Joint Secretary for the Air Force. Apart from this, you've got the AFA, the Additional Financial Advisor of the Air Force. Then you've got the DG Acquisitions, the Director General for Acquisitions. Then you've got the Chief Central Vigilance Commission. Then you've got the Auditor General, which is the Comptroller and Auditor General. Now remember, these are claims that Christian Michel is making about payments he's made. Whether or not he's made them is something that needs to be investigated. He claims he's paid 8.4 million euros to these people. And now come to Netas. There's a reference of AP. No mention of who this AP is, but someone in the head of political. Then there is a family. AP, the suggestion is, was paid 3 million euros. The family paid between 15 to 16 million euros. There is no mention though of who this family is, but investigators believe it has to be somebody important to have been paid off. Otherwise, why would a random family be paid 15 to 16 million euros by a defense middleman trying to swing a deal for his company?
All right, so India Today's expose into Christian Michel's involvement in the AgustaWestland scam has clearly triggered a storm at this point. After the interview, now we get you this other exclusive that really blows open the money trail behind this VVIP chopper scam. These notes that we just showed you completely break down the paper trail behind the scam, and now the BJP is latched on to this particular controversy and the expose that India Today has made. BJP MP Kirit Somaiya has told India Today that the issue will now be raised in Parliament and the Congress will be asked some tough questions. It's clear that the notes we accessed, simply from that, there's millions of euros that have been given and taken in bribes.
You are aware that since 2012-13, I have raised this issue consistently. Once again, tomorrow I'm going to raise, along with the new information which you have released just now. My point is very clear that here is a family, Congress party, PMO, and higher up in defense are involved. New information are coming up. I would like to remind you that during the last session, when 6 months back I raised this issue, I received a defamation notice from Rahul Gandhi's colleague Kanishka Singh also. In this has case, Gautam Khaitan, kickback, Indian companies' involvement. But I'm not worried and scared about all such defamation notices. I'm once again going to raise this issue tomorrow in Lok Sabha with a demand that the investigative agency should use this new information and nail down the ultimate beneficiary.